Live.
Live.
Good afternoon.
August the 12th. All day long at
August is flying.
4 o'clock in the afternoon here in Alabama.
It is smoking by.
Smoking hot too.
It
It's
is
so
hot.
humid. My
Humidity's awful.
hair's telling the tale. It looked good when I got out of the shower this morning. Then I walked outside and that was all she wrote. It starts curling up like I stuck my finger in.
Like you grabbed the electric fence.
Yeah, something like that. I didn't touch it today either. It
Oh,
just got like this on its own.
I'm very glad you didn't touch it.
I tell you what, I double check it now. Every time I go to, I put Matilda's food in a bucket.
You don't know my new trick. I ain't told it to you.
No.
So I can tell it's on or off. You know how to tell?
Mm-mm.
So up is off.
Right.
So you press it up. It's like up's heaven. So everybody wants to go to heaven.
Right.
You press it down. That's when the devil went down to Georgia. You don't want to go there.
Well,
So down is on. You don't want to touch it then.
I actually know now that
Okay.
that the O is off. The up is off. It's not that. It's the fact that my mind tells me I cut that off. And my I did cut it off, but it was yesterday.
I'm gonna tell you. I know 1,000%. I go up there and I cut it off. And then I go over there and get that bucket and I go pour it in there and I'm still not touching it.
You know what I've started doing?
What?
Like that's going to be any less. But I make sure because if it gets you right there on your arm,
you're going to know something.
You don't want that to happen. So every time, even after I turn it off, because I don't want it to get me on my arm right there.
It'll get you.
It will get you.
It'll get you.
And now Mr. Moody's taking Luberson.
Mm-hmm.
So we're putting Matilda's bucket with her smaller amount of food than Moody.
Right.
In a bucket with her Luberson. And then Moody gets his Luberson because I don't know if y'all remember way back when we built the little corral area for the cows to have an area where we could lock them up in. And wasn't it tater that we had just gotten? And that's the reason we had them locked up.
It was fertilizing.
And that's when they got out.
Mm-hmm. I left the thing off because I didn't think they'd get out. And they climbed right on out of it.
We didn't have the electric up then.
It was up. I just had it off.
No,
I didn't have it. We had it around the pasture.
At that time.
We had it around the pastures. We didn't have it around the corral.
But was that what was going on? We were fertilizing?
Because we had to keep them locked up until the rain got on it.
Well,
they got tired of sitting in there.
They got tired of sitting in there. So Mr. Moody, he's a little fella.
Yeah.
And the little fella decided he could just step over it. And when he did, he just pulled the fence down for everybody.
And everybody came out.
But he scraped the back of his leg.
Yeah.
And I doctored it, and it was just a cut. It was just a little cut. Didn't need stitches. I doctored it up clean, made sure it was clean. He had a tetanus shot. And from that point forward, he has had some swelling in that joint. And Dr. D's looked at it.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. D says it's not infected. And that's been a long time ago.
It has been. He's checked it out several times. Yeah.
April was when that happened. Maybe March or April.
Something.
Anyway, Dr. D said, let's put him on Luberson. And so we're giving him Luberson too. But
he wasn't limping or anything, nothing like that. But we got him on there. That's what the doctor ordered.
That's what the doctor ordered. He said it's in that joint. It's, that's where it's irritated. And plus, he said it ain't going to hurt him because he's a big boy. And, there's a lot of pressure on his joints.
Yeah.
So, I have 2 buckets that I put over the fence. And that's 2 times I go. So I don't get it on my.
I even without even thinking about it, the electric fence on this side over here on the pasture.
Oh no, I don't care about that one.
It's unplugged. Hasn't been plugged in a year. And if I'm feeding, if we got the horses over there, whatever, and by feeding, I still act like it's on.
I don't ever think about that one. Now one day it's gonna get me.
I still act like it's on.
And I'm gonna say
hadn't been on in a year.
I'm going to remember to check it.
Mm-hmm.
But when we build the new horse pasture, we do plan to run an electric wire all the way around the top of it to keep the horses from leaning on the top of the fence and, to protect themselves.
Right.
And we're going to be back to square one all over.
You could do barbed wire. Still, a lot of people do barbed wire, but the electric fence, that little cord,
they learn so quick,
and it's so much easier. You don't have to pull it and tighten it, and it's
That's
easy.
Right.
It really is easy.
And we've already got power there, so it's not like
power.
we're going to have to, add more power. So, yep, that's the plan. So more testing.
More testing.
More testing. I'm going to use my fingers. I'm telling you, that skin right there is just too sensitive for me to be attempting.
I tell you what, it will bring you to your knees in a second. And you what comes out your mouth? It may not even be English. It may be stuff that if your mom was here, she'd wash your mouth out with soap. You can't control it.
You can't control it. It's quite a jolt.
Mm-hmm.
But the reason we put it up is because, well, Tater came to live here. And when Tater came to live here, she was escaping her pastures over at Chestnut Hills.
Right. But we'd already had the electric fence up before.
Tater. Did we?
Yeah. We had it before. That's the reason why we weren't worried about Tater getting over here. The only spot we have not had the electric fence up was the corral area until they got out. I thought
we didn't put it up until Tater came.
Nope. Well, because Moody would get right out of it. That's the reason why we have to put the electric fence over here because of Moody.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with Taters. Keep Moody in.
When we were gone to, where were we when Brant called us?
We were in North Alabama where the white sauce chicken is. What's that place called?
Big Bob Gibson's.
We were up there for some reason.
Okay. So we were building our house.
Yep.
We were building our house and Moody was in that pasture over there with Joe.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't even have Mildred then. We didn't have Mildred then because it was just Moody and Joe.
It was just Moody, Joe, and Topper over there.
Moody, Joe, and Topper.
Mm-hmm.
And Brant called and he said, your big old steer just stepped right over the top of the fence.
Mm-hmm.
And that had never happened before. Never. Of course, we're not home. But the good thing was that Brant knows how to work cows.
Yes.
Well, he said, well, I'll get him back in. It ain't no problem. I just wanted y'all to know.
Mm-hmm.
Then he called back. And
he got out again.
He got out again. And so that kind of made us, put it in high gear and come straight on back home. We were coming home that day anyway. But we came right on home. And I think that evening is when you ran that electric wire.
It was
late that
we couldn't keep him. We had to do it that day.
We were running out of daylight and we got back before dark and got that electricity up.
Yep.
Now he turned into Tater on us for a bit, decided that grass was greener on the other side.
Step right over it. Yeah, Catherine, it is thundering here.
It is thundering here. So y'all, if we were to have to quit real quick because of heavy rain, then you know what happened.
Or the power goes out, 1 to 2, but well, fingers crossed.
Yeah, let's hope we make it.
Mm.
Let's hope we make it. So speaking of saying things in another language,
yeah,
we have had still lots of people wanting to know if we could ship the cast iron skillets to other countries.
Yes.
And so I told Jason, I said, I feel so bad because we're not able to ship the skillets to other countries.
Mm-hmm.
But here's one experience that we had that kind of made us feel like it wasn't going to be fair because we didn't know this was going to happen or not, and we didn't know the amount. We shipped something to a lady, and she was in Canada, and
we shipped it UPS because it was cheaper than the post office.
Yes, and UPS is what we're using for shipping the skillets because of the weight, and it just ends up being a better value for you guys. And plus, we can, we got somebody that can handle the volume.
And it's a lot easier to track.
So the lady got her shipment, and she was told that she ordered an additional, it was almost $60, and it was for tariffs.
It was broker fees.
Broker's fees, okay.
Yep. So she'd already paid for her package from us and already paid the shipping that the post office said it was going to cost to get it there. UPS, the cost to get it there. And then when UPS showed at the door, they said she owed another $60 in brokerage fees. So the shipping cost like twice as much as her product did. And so she said, no, I don't want it. And, she let us know about it. And that's the first we knew about it. So today we talked to UPS about it. And they said, yes, each country is different. But once it leaves here and goes to another country, there could be extra brokerage fees, taxes, duties, and tariffs placed on those packages after you've already paid for it, placed on your packages when they come to deliver it once it gets into that country.
There's no way for us to know.
We have no idea. Then they said if it's declined, and say, for instance, if you live in Sweden, I'm just using this for example, it may not be Sweden, but just for example, if you live in Sweden and they say, I'm not taking this is too much money, we don't get the package back. So the it just stays over there in limbo, or the government, gets it or whatever, and we never get the package back, and we don't get anything back for it or whatever. So that's the reason why we were thought about trying to do it today, but once the UPS people told us, look, it's out of our control. Once it gets over to different countries, then they can add these things to it. And once they add it to it, it's up for the customer over there to pay for it. If they don't want to pay for it, then chances are you're going to lose the product.
Yep. And, I feel deep in my heart, I feel bad because these people, they want to purchase the skillets.
Right.
And I'm getting emails and not understanding where it's coming from. And I feel bad. So we just took it upon ourselves and we called them, and they said the only way to guarantee a shipment is inside the United States. Even though UPS ships globally, we can't control and we don't know if there's going to be additional fees faced on it. And if you get it and you see that you got to pay, let's just say the skillet's $34.99, and they tell you, well, you got to pay additional $35 in tariffs or duties or whatever,
taxes,
then you're going to say, well, that's more than my skillet costs. No, I don't want it. So that means, you're going to ask us for your money back. Then the shipping is obviously, it's just something we can't do.
Yeah. He even gave an example that they shipped something recently to Mexico, and there was an 800% tax added to it, and then the person declined it, and then of course the shipper never got the product.
And we know that not everybody's in Mexico. We're using that for an example, but it was told to us that everybody, there's no way that we can look into eBay international shipping either. When you sell with eBay, I've sold lots of stuff on eBay. It's the individual seller that's doing the shipping.
Right.
If I sell an item on eBay, it's no different than me selling it on Cog Hill Farm's website. It's individual. eBay doesn't ship from one location. It's coming from that person that's selling's location.
Yep.
So there's no way around it, and we are sorry. We apologize. We just
Yep. And then the post office is owned by the United States. So once that package leaves the United States, then it's out of our hands. There's no tracking for it or anything like that. So we just don't.
However, if you have a friend that lives in the United States that's willing to do that for you, you can have it shipped to their address and let them handle it for you.
Yeah.
But I hope you understand our side of it.
Yeah.
It's just we've thought about every possible solution, and there's no way. So we're sorry.
Yep. Definitely apologize for that big time.
Yes. We do apologize. So I saw some people saying, what does my shirt say? So y'all, when the skillet started taking place,
we were totally overwhelmed.
And Jacqueline reached out to us and she said, how about we design some cast iron merch to go along with the skillets? We were like, okay, whatever you want to do is fine with us. We're good with it. So she sent us some stuff and we approved it, and she got right on it, and here we go. So we got the shirt. You got another one because I'm not going to be able to show mine.
This the cornbread and collard greens.
We brought back the cornbread and collards from years ago.
And then the one Brooks got on says,
Life is better with a little sizzle. And it not the truth.
That's the truth right there.
And got aprons, got cups, got we got something special. Stop the presses. Okay. Can you just open that already?
Oh, you want
I'm sorry, but stop with the merch because I just saw that.
Oh man.
So y'all know Rachel does our freeze-dried products. And she did the strawberry popsicles, and that went over so well. She said, "Hey, how about we do some ice cream sandwiches?" And I was like, "Absolutely." I have done ice cream sandwiches before, and it's been years ago. But y'all, we say this every time, but these might be our favorites. Thank you.
It's almost like a cookie.
Oh my goodness. My mama had one.
What'd she say?
The next day.
The bag gone.
Well, she came back in and she said, "Brooke, I was telling Linda," that's her sister,
yeah,
about how good those ice cream sandwiches were. It was almost like a cookie.
It's just like a cookie.
You can't have this.
You eat it.
But
oh man.
There's
cookie,
a limited.
Somebody looks like I gave you a cookie monster.
Thank you, Diane. There is a limited supply of them.
Yep.
And of course, when those are gone, I don't know if we'll have any more. Depends on what Rachel's got time to do. What's that? Oh, it's an 18-wheeler.
18-wheeler going by.
One more bite, and then you can have
one more bite.
That is delicious. Delicious.
It tastes like an ice cream sandwich cookie.
It does. It tastes just perfect. I dropped this.
That's crazy. That is crazy. That's good.
All right. So somebody on here has never seen a skillet.
I hadn't seen a skillet yet? Really?
We act like everybody on here is supposed to know what they look like. But if you're new and you don't know about this, then we had, actually Lodge reached out to us and they custom made a skillet with our logo on it. And we're taking pre-orders now. It ends this Friday. And y'all, once they're gone, there won't be any more. This is an 8-inch cast iron skillet. It comes just like you see it. It's got the little protective paper in it. Jason's laughing about something. I hadn't even read this.
Somebody said, Mary said you take that ice cream sandwich and take off like Loretta does.
Oh, goodness gracious. Jason, I had a pear that had gotten too squishy for us to consume. And
I can see you right now.
And Loretta, she didn't care if the pear's squishy or not. So I actually had 2 pears because I couldn't leave Gus without one. And she ran with that pear in her mouth, and it looked like a baseball because, usually what she gets is so big, but this was perfect because she could really run fast even with the little pear in her mouth.
There is not an animal here on this farm that makes me laugh as hard and as much as Loretta does.
She's a special girl. She is a special girl.
She is. Almost every day she cracks me up.
I think we should start beginning or either ending every video with Loretta running with something.
She's pretty much in a bunch. Oh my! She does something so crazy. Oh my goodness!
She's. And Gus wasn't even getting his pear. He was so busy looking at her and watching her as she paraded around that pasture with that pear that he didn't even get in a hurry. He didn't go grab his or anything. He just watched her, like, golly, she's crazy.
Oh, God, she's a mess.
She is a mess.
She is.
She runs circles around Peach's personality. I mean, we love Peaches with all of our heart, but they are 2 totally different ladies.
On the opposite ends of the spectrum.
Opposite.
Peaches,
so.
Peaches is lazy, and that's just it. Peaches is lazy. She's absolutely one of the laziest animals here.
Me and Mama took her and Gus watermelon the other day, and so Mama just threw it over the fence, thinking that they would see it.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't see it, so me and her had to go in there. And Mama said, "Brooke, you want me to go in there?" I said, "No, ma'am, I don't." And it's not that they're gonna knock you down; they get you filthy.
I will get you nasty.
They will get you filthy because they think
nasty.
they need to rub all over you every time you go in there.
They will get you nasty.
So they each got a half of a leftover watermelon peel.
Chickens and the pugs said, "There goes my 25-cent raise."
Oh, goodness. It's a truth, though. I mean, it's night and day in between the way they act.
It is night and day. I mean, every now and then you'll see Peaches kind of scratching on the side or whatever.
I found a little piece of ice cream.
Oh, did you? I can give Peaches. I can give Peaches a pear, like you said, and if she gets it, she's gonna sit right there and she's gonna eat that pear and she's gonna lay back down. That's it. That's it. There's no.
Not until Catherine comes, and that's when the drama starts.
And Peaches has always been like that.
Peaches has always been like
always that. Just so laid back and lazy and just, if I want to take me a nap, I'm just gonna take me a nap right here. That's what I'm gonna do.
Right.
That's it.
But that's what's so wonderful about Peaches is she's so chill.
So chill. Except when Catherine and Caden get here.
And then when Catherine and Caden come, she
and
puts
Zoe.
She puts them on the fence.
And Zoe. Yeah.
Oh goodness. Yeah. And my mama.
And your
and my mama. Mama loves to talk to her, but from the other side of the fence.
Now I will say that now Peaches will talk to you.
No,
if you go in there and talk, she's talking right back. She will talk to you. Now Loretta can't hear you, so she, and Loretta don't have an inside voice. Now, Peaches has got an inside voice, but Loretta is like is like what was that show we used to watch with Dora the Explorer? Oh yeah. To me, Dora the Explorer did not have an inside voice. No, voice. She was always yelling.
Yes.
Back, back, back. Don't yell, Dora. You don't have to. We're right here. That's Loretta.
Yeah.
Loretta is just, she's
high,
loud.
She's high. And I had somebody recently ask, what about Gus's tusk? Yeah. And I had not even paid any attention to him until this person said that. And when they said it, of course, my immediate reaction was to look at him because he chews on the fence.
All the time.
He chews on the fence. And so I noticed his tusks were getting a little bit long. And I think I responded to this person that when next time the hoof trimmers come, they make their rounds, they trim Gus's tusk as needed.
As needed.
When they were here last, he didn't need it. So we're not going to get in there and it doesn't hurt him. It's just simply just a quick.
He don't even know it.
He doesn't even know it. But if you'll notice in the video, Gus's tusks are starting to come out of his jaws, and that's part of a male pig. Their tusks never stop growing. And he's no exception. But we'll get them trimmed next time the hoof trimmers come.
That's right. Yep. And he's not an aggressive pig, so
no.
We don't have to worry about it.
I mean, accidents happen, of course, right. But we're always careful and Gus is.
And I don't know why Gus chews the gate, but Misty Dawn said that he did the same thing over there. He chewed the
wire.
He chewed the wire at their place.
And it's not that he's trying to. I
think he's anxious because we're fixing to feed, and he's got some anxiety built up because we're fixing to feed, and he's just excited.
It accomplishes nothing because
it doesn't. But that's him just getting that excitement out.
His teeth don't meet together like ours do. He does it right there in the front, and it just simply goes over the wire. So,
he's just letting some of that.
All right. So how do I pre-order a skillet? Go to our website, www.coghillfarm.com, and you should see it right there. It says pre-order a skillet and gives you all the details. Put your information in, and it will be shipped out hopefully in October, and that's when they should arrive to us.
That's right. Oh, Gus and Loretta. I added 2 more waters in there today. I don't know if you noticed that.
I did.
So what they've been doing is they make it, wet in that area. and then they'll start moving, and the next thing you know, they're gonna flip the water over. Or Loretta, I've seen her 3 times. She's on the side of it, and it makes all the water come out.
I thought you did it because they could have one for their bathtub, and they would know to don't get that one nasty.
Yeah.
They would drink out of the other one that's intended for them to drink out of. We did the nipple water, for pigs for a long time, and it worked, but we were always scared that they weren't getting enough. And
it's hard to tell, and pigs can dehydrate and get salt poisoning fairly easily.
If they are without water for a very short period of time, it can kill them.
Yeah, and so it just worries us that they're not getting enough water with that nipple water, and so that's why we do the bowls.
Yes, so
it's a little more work, but at least we know they're drinking.
It is a little more work, but I just would rather be safe than sorry. It's now Peaches, she drinks out of a bowl too. Peaches has never even tried the nipple water. But I just feel better knowing how much they're getting.
Yeah.
Knowing that they're actually consuming water.
Exactly.
Goodness. Do females' tusks not grow? Or do some females' tusks need trimming?
We have owned several different breeds of pigs throughout the years. And
the males are the only ones that have ever grown to lengths that need trim.
Yep.
Well, I'm sure that there's probably been a female or two that have needed theirs trimmed. I don't know what the purpose is of the males growing longer.
I'm glad Peaches don't have them because she's been uncut, Caden and Catherine.
Yeah. Yeah. she yeah.
Oh,
she would need a sign that, I'll cut you.
I'll cut you.
I'll cut you. Thankfully, that hasn't been the
Thank
case.
goodness. Knock on wood.
No.
Mm-hmm.
She's all mostly bark and no bite, but it doesn't mean she won't get you up on the fence.
We do have the pools that were lobster shapes. One of them tore up. Somebody asked that. They were sand boxes is what they were.
Yeah, they were sand boxes.
They're a little more thicker, but we used them mainly for a pool for them, more so than a water. But it just got to be the ducks and geese would get in it too much. And so we ended up moving those over there where the ducks and geese can have it and letting the pigs have a smaller water but a big waller.
Mm-hmm.
So they got bigger wallers over there. And the ducks and geese really don't like the mud puddles as much as the pigs do.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of, it's easier for me too to dump out those smaller bowls than it is those big sand boxes.
It is.
So,
but the sand boxes do work.
They do work.
They're a lot tougher.
Yeah, they weren't.
Sometimes you can catch them on sale.
They weren't busting through the sides of them like they were the pools that we were using. So anyway, well, I think we've about decided that we're not going to put Loretta and Gus by the pond. We may end up putting them over there, but after thinking about how much problem they could cause with the pond, I for sure know we need to wait until the pond is fixed.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Because if we move them over there and we have work done, it's easy to move Nugget and the geese.
Mm-hmm.
It won't be so easy to move Loretta and Gus.
Yep.
We're having work done, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all are going to have to move. Now, I would love for them to be in an area where, at the top of the pond area where all the trees are and the hickory nuts and such. What?
You're kicking the...
I didn't move but my foot.
It's okay. I just letting you know. That's all.
I would like for them to be, in that area.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
We'll see.
But we might have to fence off an additional area. We're just going to have to figure it out.
We may do some rearranging.
We just
I would like to do some rearranging one day. Because when we built the pastures where they are now, before the barn and that area, this area right here, we didn't know where the house was going to go.
Right.
And we needed to get the animals over here because our house had sold and we had basically a month to get everybody over here and get going.
That's right.
And so we need to, at some point, we're going to move some stuff around because I just don't like the way it's set up now.
Right. I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't either. And we had to go by the hardware store today to get some more staples for the electrical wire. And while we were in there, I got to talking. Well, I had priced round poles, which is what we always use for fencing.
Yep.
Every time we've ever put up fencing here, we've used the round poles, and that's because you get them at like Tractor Supply. Tractor Supply doesn't sell a square pole here anyway.
Yeah.
I can get it at the lumber yard or the hardware store, but I also can get a round pole. So I got to thinking, I was like, 4x4 post is a lot cheaper than a round pole. And so I did a little research. And do y'all know what was the thing, Jason? A 4x4 square post will last 10 to 15 years.
Something like that.
And a round one will last 20 to 30 years.
Pretty much double.
So, I had decided, I was like, the look of a square pole would look better. And then after I read that, I said, we're putting a round pole in, because if it lasts 10 years with a square pole, we're going to be right at 60 redoing every post here. Not to say 60's old, but I need to be at least 70 before I have to redo it.
The Williams family said that some domesticated female pigs can grow tusks.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
That is right. And then somebody asked about what was the name of the large nursery that we're friends with, and that's Petals from the Past.
Petals from the Past in Jemison, Alabama.
Answer those real quick.
And they do ship some plants.
Yeah, they will. But I would call them. Don't go by their website.
Right. If
Don't
there's
go by
something
their
that you
website.
want, that something special, call them, see if they have it, and see if they can ship it to you.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't make it. Now, of course, we would love for you all to come September the 20th to Petals from the Past.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fall festival, and there will be lots of different YouTubers there. Even if you don't want to come meet somebody in particular, come and walk around. There'll be food trucks.
It's awesome.
Thundering.
Mm-hmm.
There will be even the YouTubers there can have things for sale, right?
Yes, we can have things for sale. We'll have some stuff there.
It's not competing with Antiques in the Garden, which is when a bunch of different vendors come and sell things. So I understand, YouTubers not bringing stuff in, but we can bring stuff, and we'll have some products, and we hope anybody that can make it will attend. It's absolutely awesome. Free, y'all. There's no charge whatsoever to get in the gate. If you, of course, buy plants, that's going to cost you, or buy something from a person there. But other than that, it's completely free.
Yes,
completely free. And you know what, Jason?
What's
this is somewhere that I've never been, but you have told me how nice it is. So people have reached out to us wanting to know somewhere to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we don't have any experience with any hotels around here.
We don't.
But we can tell you, or not we, Jason can tell you of a campground that he's been to within the past year that he is highly impressed with. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't. I completely blank.
Well, let's give him to the end and see if he can't figure it out. No, let's don't.
Oh, Manuka
Park.
I forgot. That is a new campground.
Let me see how to spell it.
On the Alabama Birding Trail. It has got a pond, beautiful trail. That campground is beautiful. Very nice, very well maintained. It is gorgeous.
Right. Here's how you spell it. Minooka. Manuka Park.
It is very nice.
And if that is, I don't know how many campsites they have. Do you?
I don't. I just saw campers there, but I have no idea.
Now, they don't have campers there that you can rent.
No. There was,
But if you're coming and you are bringing a camper or something, then that is an option, because we really just don't. I feel bad because all I can tell you is just Google places close to Petals from the Past.
Yeah.
They're, Chilton County is where Petals is. And then, of course, there's Autauga County is a little bit, you can figure it out with proximity.
Yep.
I just don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
But that park is wonderful.
It is beautiful. Really is beautiful.
Yeah, and it's very close to Petals.
Yes.
Thank you, Catherine. That's true.
Very close to Petals. And the walking trails are all, gorgeous. They got benches like every so many feet. We go birding there. That's how come I know about it. So it's beautiful.
Well, not we, you.
Yeah, me and Mary Paul.
But I've drove by it many a time, and then Jason told me how pretty it was. So
it is beautiful. It really is.
I think that we will definitely.
There's Lester.
Lester,
you want to stay in our little tiny RV, buddy?
Yes, the little canned ham.
Don't have a bathroom now.
We got a tent though. We could set you up a little portable toilet out there. You just have to get Jamie to go empty it for you when you get done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh goodness.
Oh me.
Yes, that park is good. And then where is that place that's in Atauga County? Oh goodness, I can't think of the name of it.
Limestone? That's not
in Shelby County.
Oh, okay.
I don't think
they don't have
Shelby County's not far. We are not far from Shelby County. Amanda wanted to know.
Oh, yeah, we're not far from Shelby County.
Shelby County kind of runs into our county, and it's not. Jefferson County would be getting on into Birmingham area, like where the airport is.
Yeah.
But there's not going to be anything in that area that's probably more than an hour away, even in Birmingham. So just kind of do your research, and hopefully you all can make it.
Absolutely.
And I hope Lester can swing a ride with Jamie, and maybe he's able to leave the farm for long enough to come down for the couple of days.
That'd be great. That would be awesome.
Somebody said I should work for QVC. Let me tell y'all something. When I was young, when I was a teenager, I was obsessed with QVC.
Where's he?
I was obsessed with QVC. I watched QVC every night before I went to bed, and I don't know why. I never ordered anything, but I wanted to know the price of things.
The countdown gets you.
You think that's what it was?
The countdown and gets you. And they still do that countdown, if I'm not mistaken, to this day. And you can go online and order, the product. But if you watch it, they got that countdown going.
Well, they had these numbers at the time, if I remember correctly, where they had that big tank, and they would mash that button and it would suck a number up, and I always tried to guess the number.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Oh, I do. This was when I was a teenager. I mean, I was probably 13 or 14. I enjoyed watching it. It would put me to sleep, and I learned the price of stuff. I don't know. I just liked it.
You know how
I never told any of my friends that though.
You know how I learned the price of stuff?
What?
When you was homesick from school.
Oh, The Price is Right.
If you was homesick from school, you was gonna watch The Price is Right.
You were gonna watch The Price is Right.
If I was home with my mom, we're gonna watch Price is Right and Days of Our Lives.
Well, yeah. I watch QVC. I watch QVC, and I don't know why. I do not know why. It's mind-boggling to me. And then I just quit. All of a sudden, I just quit watching it.
I don't know. I don't know.
It is lightning, Catherine said. It's lightning bad. So the thunder's getting closer. Dee Dee's up here with us, and
she seems calm. So
she's calm because we're not.
Yeah.
And we don't act any different. We don't try to act any different anyway when a storm's coming. But it is the heat index, even though the sun was not out. Did you notice it?
Yeah.
Me and Carl wasn't impressed, but the temperature was 87 degrees, and the
humidity was at least 4,000.
The heat index was 103.
Yeah, it was the heat. It was because the humidity and dew point was so high. It was steamy.
It was, and that's what's happened to my hair. So. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
So I was walking around outside, and we got the loads of dirt from Greg. And one load we got is just random pieces of china in it. You notice that?
Yes.
It'd just be so random. So I'm walking around there, I see it, and I pick it up. And I picked one up. And look at here.
Why didn't you show me that? How have you been hiding that?
Look at that. That right there, I know without a shadow of a doubt, that is the same pattern as my great-grandma's china right there.
You think?
That Homestead collection. I know, I see it.
Let me see that.
Hold that. I'm gonna find it. You hold that right there. I'm gonna show you. I know that's it.
It's about the same green as my shirt. Look at there. You can't even see the difference. Look, Jason.
Mm-mm.
So, have you only found one pattern? No. But yeah, it is
I
too.
told you.
That's it.
That's it.
Turn it over. Turn it over. You can't really tell
I
it.
can't
on
really
the,
tell that.
Look at
I
that.
know without a shadow of a doubt.
The greens look different on the phone, but
That's
it.
That's it. Look at it right there. I see
Do
it.
you think that dirt came from your great grandma's house?
That was in Slapout, Alabama, so I'm not for sure. It's called Colonial Homestead Green.
How about that?
I know it when I see it. I knew it when I see it. Yep, absolutely.
So have you found other colors?
I don't know if they had other colors.
No, in the pile.
Oh, I found some white, some light blue, nothing that caught my interest. But this one definitely caught my interest right here. Because that's it. That is it. I knew without when I saw it, I knew that was my
Well,
great
you
grandma.
didn't show it to me.
Right there.
Huh.
There's the little pattern. Right, see that little stripe
Yep,
right there?
that's what made me know that was it.
That's it. Right
Well,
there.
that is something else.
When I find a good set, I'm gonna buy it. I don't know why I don't, but it just so sentimental. Now there is some at the thrift store in Prattville, but I talked about it earlier, and
it's
like
not a thrift store; it's an antique
mall, and it was like a 25 piece, but 16 pieces are saucers.
We could all have a biscuit. We could all have one biscuit.
I don't know why it's so many saucers.
Oh goodness!
It's like 3 plates or 1 plate and 2 cups and saucers. So, but I mean, but I was thinking, what are the chances
of that being in that pile of dirt?
I don't know how popular this was. Did any of y'all have this pattern, or grandparents or parents
know it from that? You'll have to show the picture
had that
again.
pattern? If somebody ate off of it, they know that pattern right off the bat.
You think?
Yes, but that was it right there.
And of course, you can get it at Replacements Ltd, but that is very costly to get the.
Then they have to ship it to you.
Yeah, then they'd have to ship it to you.
Yep.
Does it all have fireplaces?
No,
on it?
no. See
it's 4 different scenes.
See, you got a chair and a clock on that one. One's a butter churn. One's a spinning wheel.
So is it 4 different scenes, or is it more than that?
It's 4 or 5 different scenes.
Okay.
But that's it. That is it. I could not believe when I saw
that is interesting.
This piece of china.
Yeah. Out there.
Out there.
Well, I think we'll come across it. And now that I know what to look for, I'll be on the lookout.
Be on the lookout for it. Be on the lookout for it.
Because you never know, if we bought that's at the antique mall, we might could come up with some more pieces to go with it.
That's true. And it's from this is that a whole collection?
No,
that's a whole collection for
no,
that.
not for $12. It's probably one piece.
So they even got a platter.
Huh.
It's real popular. It's from the 50s. It's from the 1950s.
Oh, 50s. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know when you were.
It's from the 50s, but that's it. They got bowls and everything, but that's it right there. I would love to know if anybody else
had that pattern,
has eaten off that pattern before.
What brand was it? Does it say?
It was called
we know
Royal China.
Royal China.
And it's called Colonial Homestead was the name of it right there.
Okay.
Yep. I was excited to see it too.
Well, I bet you were. Well, I moved an entire pile of, y'all probably have seen them so much that
Pam's grandmother had them.
Really?
Look at that. Grandmother had them.
I have a
Farm
platter.
Life in Alabama.
How about that?
That is awesome.
That person had a complete set in the 70s.
So I probably haven't eaten at my great grandma's. Oh my gosh. I couldn't tell you.
But you remember that.
Like it was yesterday.
That's crazy. Isn't it funny how certain things stick out in your memory? It is.
And I remember her house like it was yesterday. I do.
And you and I were talking about just the other day how we wish that certain things we could just like take the old out and get the new in, because now we're to the age where we don't retain what we hear as much as it's okay, Dee Dee. Here comes Dee Dee. That was a loud thunder. But anyway, so earlier, let me get her. Come here, baby.
A lot of people, their grandmother had it.
Earlier, I moved the entire pile of riprap with the skid steer, and I am so glad to get it moved away.
Oh, did you get it all moved?
I got it all moved. Now the little, it's okay. The little pieces that are left, we're gonna have to pick up by hand and put it in the bucket because I'm to the end of being able to scoop it.
I got you.
But it took me, I think, 6 trips in the skid steer to get it from where it was to not be an eyesore and be out of view. It's been on my nerves for a long time.
Just kind of gotten used to it because we've seen it so much, but I'm glad it's gone.
Well, we had plans for it, and then grass started growing in the area.
It fixed itself.
Yeah. The area where we planned to put it to slow down some water. And when it happened, we didn't need the riprap anymore, so we piled it away in another out of sight location.
Somebody said that their grandmother still has it.
Really? How about that?
Isn't that awesome? That is so awesome. I tell you what I remember besides the sun tea, great grandma made sun sweet tea, was that she had a little box. And so when you walked into her house, you walked directly into the kitchen. And she had this kind of long kitchen, and she had a long table in there. And then the rest of the kitchen was like cabinets, from wall to wall cabinets, because she canned, and it was just canned goods everywhere.
Cool.
Do you remember that big white piece of furniture Granny had? Okay, that was in her kitchen too.
Oh, okay.
And so when you walked out of the kitchen, it was like a little hallway, and her bathroom was right there. Of course, her bathroom, was like the pink and that kind of thing. And I won't ever forget, though, her bathtub had those sticky things in it so you wouldn't slip and fall. You know what I'm talking about? With different shapes. Then you walked into, I guess, was the actual den. And there she had a little box. And she had some little toys in there, and there were old toys.
Thank you, Krista.
Probably from the 50s. And the one I remember the most was a top. She had a big metal top, spinning top.
Oh, we saw one of those recently.
Really?
Well, I thought you were with us, and you said my great grandma used to have one of these.
You pulled the lever up, and the lever had a twisty like that. And when you pushed it down, it caused the top to spin, and the top would spin. But she had a bunch of old little toys in there.
What was it that we saw at Rustic Relics recently? And you said my great grandma had one of those.
I can't remember now.
It was some kind of toy.
And then across that was her bedroom, and in there she had all the quilting stuff because she quilted.
Interesting. Well, y'all, I think it's fixing to rain very hard, so we better quickly say what's for supper.
For supper?
And we may just have to get off here real quick, but it's starting to rain, and you can't hear once it rains really hard. Not that we can hear y'all. I mean, sometimes we can, but today we can't hear y'all.
Michael Key said he can remember the smell of cigarette smoke. Now, I don't remember my grandma smoking, and Granddaddy had quit smoking years before this, so I don't remember Granddaddy smoking. But out on her, the whole front was a screened-in porch, and that's where everybody sat. And she had old turtle shells. There were ashtrays, and I remember them sitting.
Oh my goodness!
On the front porch.
Were they like shellacked?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm sure that they probably found the old turtle shell out there, and they just repurposed it.
Mary Carl and I went to Harrison Lake this week.
Yeah.
And I saw 2 turtle shells, just empty shells. On our walk. Next time I find one, I'm gonna have to save it and tell somebody they can have an ashtray. Good idea.
That's right. You can make an ashtray.
So I did ask what's for supper, and if you saw a little post I made yesterday, I went out to the garden. It was late in the afternoon. I was tired, but I picked a whole thing full of sun gold tomatoes, and I'm y'all, it's such a quick, easy recipe. The hardest part about it was picking the tomatoes, and that ain't hard.
It's so good.
If you don't have sun gold tomatoes, we've done them with grocery store tomatoes in the wintertime, and while they're not quite as good, it still works.
Yeah.
Because the flavor of the balsamic vinegar and the olive oil and the garlic just makes it, it's so good.
Mary Jane's having a fresh BOT from her garden.
Big Lightning.
Was it Big Lightning?
Yeah.
Okay. We're inside. That was good.
We were good. We just
saw it through the window.
So hopefully, I see lots of good things.
There it is.
See some spaghetti and meatballs.
Taco Tuesday.
You know what?
What's that?
Also this week, Mary Carl asked for a cherry limeade from Sonic.
Yeah.
So we went to happy hour between 2 and 4 o'clock. Got her a cherry limeade.
Yeah.
And they had that pickle burger.
Did y'all get it?
No. She's not that crazy. I mean, she likes them, but she's not going to eat something out of the ordinary. But you got to try it.
I won't try it.
I'm going to try it. Okay, y'all. Well, don't forget to get your pre-order in if you want a skillet. It will end Friday. So this is the last live that we will talk about these.
Yeah, that's right.
Before the orders go in to lodge and start production.
Somebody said the pickle burger is very good.
Really?
Yeah.
It looks like it's got fried, like little strips of pickles on it, along with pickles. I don't know. It was just a picture, so I'm just going off what I saw.
Get out of town. Zucchini burger.
Huh.
I've had the pickle slushy, Jason. It was okay. Wasn't bad, but it wasn't good either.
All right, y'all. Well, I hope you enjoy this live. And we're fixing to lose power. So y'all stay safe and
y'all be good.
Oh, goodness.